Hi guys, the shirt man is back once again, and today's shirt theme is South Africa. So cheers to everyone in Africa watching this, cheers to everyone else as well. And today we are taking a look at your MikroTik setups. And you will get paid even. If you didn't watch the previous video, watch it. Because you can get €10 coupon for the MikroTik merch shop. The only thing you have to do, send us your MikroTik setups. And yeah, let's take a look. So the first submission comes in the form of a blog, and it's from Czech Republic, Czechia. It comes from Dan Kuchera. I like that Czechs have the same letters that we have in Latvian language, like these little things above the letters, like the C with the thing above it becomes ch. It makes so much sense for a Latvian. And so Dan is a real alchemist. He combines things to create new things in exciting manner. So what we have here is an Internet of Things setup. So he says that he needed a LoRaWAN gateway, and it has to be affordable. It must have LTE connectivity, and he wants to use many features like WireGuard VPN. Obviously, MikroTik is the best choice here. So the way of Dan was to take a WAP because it has a mini PCIe slot and an R11 LR8 LoRaWAN gateway module. But there was some creative challenge for him, right? So here's the challenge. WAP has only one extra slot for you to use, but you need an LTE modem and the LoRaWAN module. So what Dan did, he took a USB hub and added the LoRaWAN through the USB hub, and he also 3D printed some details and made a single all-in-one device with his own custom PCB boards and everything. This is like watching Iron Man creating his suit. Very impressive. I think you should go read his blog for all the details, because the process is very interesting. You can actually learn quite a lot from just reading how this guy did it. So go check out Dan Man's blog, and yeah, also don't forget to check out the MikroTik Internet of Things section of the website, because we have some new stuff, some older stuff, and this example, it shows me once again that there's always so much more that you can do if you have the imagination. So yeah, once again, I am surprised at your creativity, guys. So thank you, Dan. The €10 coupon is yours. A quick note. So if you go this way, if you choose Dan's approach with the USB hubs, be noted that you cannot scale this solution infinitely. Each CPU has a limited amount of USB endpoints it can utilize. So if you want to build massive scalable solutions this way, you should check with us, for example, how many USB connections would actually be supported. But otherwise, great, do this. Next, let's move to Jakub. Jakub has sent us his home setup, but this home setup looks cleaner, better, and more professional than some of the enterprise setups I have seen. So here's what Jakub says. Hello, I saw your recent video about sending MikroTik setups to you. I'm sending in my setup that runs on my home network, RB3011 and CRS326 so far, but planning to get the CRS310 soon to go 10 gig. Great, so a nice clean setup. Just look at the cable work, man, it's so clean. Full respect, Jakub. This is amazing, and I like that you are thinking in upgrades, because in tech, like in music, there's always room for improvement, and all my friends who are amateur musicians, they're always chasing the next best sound. Like, oh, if only I would get this amp or this pedal or this new guitar, then my playing would improve. It never does. We have to practice more. But I see the same sentiment in IT quite a lot. Like, you keep improving your home setup, but unlike music, you actually see real improvements, more speed, better throughput. So yeah, rambling once again. Promised not to do it this year, but it's me. Come on, you knew it, I knew it. Rambling is here to stay. But Jakub, thank you. 10 euros. Christian Hesse writes, hello MikroTik team. My home is powered by CCR 1009 and CRS 328. Nothing special here, I agree. Wait. What's up with the I agree? No one else is saying that this is nothing special. This is special indeed for so many reasons. First of all, Christian, you are sharing with us your home setup, your most sacred place. You are inviting almost strangers into your home because you're a kind, good soul. And that alone is such a special thing. But also, these are fantastic devices. There have been so many newer devices than these, but these are also still packing a serious punch. So another special thing is that you know how to use what you have. So that's great. And also, look at this. They are printed tags, I think in German. That is also something special. You don't see these printed sticker tags on every setup. So this is your own twist. And look, a Harry Potter Lego figurine. So many special things about the setup you have sent. So everything is special about this man. Thank you. And what else is he saying? But the devices are mounted in a cupboard below the stairs. And we all know who lives there. Welcome, my little Harry Potter, standing on his yellow interlocking brick. This is all about magic. This is great. And recently, it was Christmas time, right? So, as many other people did, I also watched Harry Potter once again. We actually had it in cinema in Riga. So I watched The Philosopher's Stone, The Chamber of Secrets, and The Prisoner of Azkaban in cinema, and I watched The Goblet of Fire at home. And I really wish they would show the other parts in cinema as well, but they said that only this year they will do it. So anyway, Christian, thank you. Nice touch with the Harry Potter. 10 euros. Next up, we have an email from Cuba. Robert Pence writes, hi, just watched a documentary on YouTube about low-tech sustainability in Cuba and I saw this. Oh, LHG. This is nice. But when I click the link, it's not available in my country. So it's a French and German RTD. Yes, it's a German documentary. I might watch it with some VPN. And this is tricky. This is not your setup, but I appreciate that you found an interesting thing and you sent it our way. So, you know what? We are giving you the 10 euro coupon just because we appreciate you, man. And we appreciate everyone sending us not only your setups, but yeah, also something interesting that you see. And also, Robert writes, P.S. Cool to have an European network vendor. You should market that more. That is also a difference of MikroTik. That is true. We are quite proud about being European on one hand. On the other hand, working with distributors all across the globe, what I personally have come to understand is that we are all different in so many ways, but at the end of the day, we are also very similar and even the same in so many ways. Everyone just wants to stay connected, to have meaningful connections, sorry for the wordplay, and we are all people, so it doesn't matter if we are European or Cuban. It's all about just having a good time and having good connections and being people, right? And speaking of Cuba, I went to a jazz show from a Cuban pianist recently. His name is Roberto Fonseca, and I even remember one song. It went like Niña, yo sé que te gusta. So Cuba, music, learning Spanish through songs, that's great. And I'm rambling once again. Anyway, Robert, thank you. I will try to watch this video in some way. But for everyone else, yeah, if you see MikroTik in a movie, in some shows or whatever, you can also send it to us, and if we feature it, you will get the €10 coupon. Next up, we have Janos Kiss, and the title of this email is very promising. Funny projects with MikroTik. Oh, you've come to the right place, man. I love funny projects and I love MikroTik, so let's see. Oh, there's even several projects here. So, number 1, a musical Christmas tree. The name of it is MikroXmas tree. Anyway, the LED lighting of the Christmas tree was controlled by a Raspberry Pi Zero, and the music was played by a MikroTik 450G. Oh man, I haven't even seen one of these before, because I'm here only for a couple of years and I'm also quite young, and this is one of the OG devices, the originals. So the website started LEDs and the MikroTik music script with SSH commands. I shared the website on several public forums, and the tree was launched 100 of times from all over the world. Then, on December 25, my wife asked me to turn it off. Understandable, because how much Christmas music can you really handle? Man, I wish I had seen it in December. I would have so much fun with this. But this is great. And project number 2, the Pi Bolt. I built a toy ship based on Raspberry Pi Zero. The hotspot for control and live video stream was provided by a HAP Lite. Now, that is a device that I have actually seen. And my best helper in my work with the MikroTik. I know these are just fun hobby projects, but I can't share my corporate solutions. Well, I just looking at these makes me wonder, your corporate solutions must also be quite amazing and creative. But we appreciate the ones that you can share. This is definitely one of the most creative things I have seen in regarding to different uses of HAP Lite. And I really appreciate also seeing your little helper. Once again, I feel invited into someone's home, and this really just melts my heart, so really appreciate it. And since you have sent us 2 separate projects, you will be getting 2 coupons. So there you have it, and thank you so much. This was extremely fun. Next up, do you remember the pictures from the Hawaiis? Aloha Victors, James writes. It was nice to see my LHG60 wireless dish installation from 2018 on your launch video. You may be interested to know that the same LHG link that I received at the 2018 MikroTik user meeting in Berlin is still in use today to provide a gigabit connection to the Waikiki shell. I even show it in the profile image for my YouTube channel. So go visit his YouTube channel, obviously. There will be a link in the description. So yeah, thank you for sharing. And 2018, 19, so it's been like 5 years already. still going strong. That's nice to see. A coupon for you as well, my friend. Thank you. Next up, another Raspberry setup, and it comes from Krzysztof from Warsaw. Sorry if I pronounce it incorrectly, but Polish names can be quite difficult for us to pronounce. There was this funny skit about people being unable to pronounce the name of Gregor Jemshishtikevich, but that's terrible humor. So yeah, sorry if I don't pronounce it correctly, but you know what, you can retaliate by pronouncing Victors as for example, many people call me Viesturs for some reason. It's not even similar, but I've been called Viesturs so many times. So anyway, Krzysztof writes, I present you my little setup at my office with Raspberry Pi B Plus as a Pi hole, and HAPAC Lite as Wi-Fi and USB power. Main part of this setup, RB 2011, I had purchased used for about 200 PLN. What is PLN? Let's check. Is it Polish zlots? Yeah, it's zloty. So 1 zlot is 21 euro cents. So 200 PLN to euros, 42 euros. That's a great price, man. You got yourself a bargain, if I say it so myself. So and look at this. Such an interesting vertical setup. I haven't seen a setup mounted like this, but I think we have the same pliers in the studio, so that's also nice. So thank you, man. And oh look, there's also a bit here. Thank you, even the cheapest devices handle same features as the big ones. During pandemic and later, I improved my networking skills a lot with these small router board devices thanks to this policy with no paywalls. No paywalls, guys. No subscriptions. No BS. Just pure functionality. That's a MikroTik guarantee. Last, your videos are a real pleasure to watch. Druvis knowledge, Victor's style, and real fun at introduction to your Latvian culture. Cheers from Warsaw. Thank you so much. It's such a joy to read that you're not only having fun, but also that you find all this stuff useful. Because yeah, you need to have a little fun, but also if you can get some value out of these videos, that's everything we can wish for. So thank you, Krzysztof. Appreciate you. Here's your coupon. Next up, Sergio writes, an old Instagram pic from when I gave internet service to a small industrial estate in South Spain. Oh, how I wish to be in South Spain right now, because the cold Latvian winter is not really for me. But yeah, let's take a look at this setup. Nice, clean cabinet. Yeah, looking good, man. Coupon for you. Next up, Wolfie the Real writes, setting up a network box for local club events which require lots of networking because of many computers and connected devices. Greetings from Germany, Julius. Now from this description, my first image in my mind is something like maybe also a cabinet or a rack and lots of cables, several routers, right? So it must take up space. No. The setup is one of the most compact I have ever seen. Just look at this. It is so clean, so efficient. And of course, Germany, one of the most accurate people I have ever known. You guys are famous for being just so clean, punctual, and yeah, just very efficient. And whenever I think of, whenever I think of things making sense, one of the first nations that pops in my mind is Germany, because you guys really know how to make smart stuff and decisions. This is great. And look at the carpet. I think I have the same carpet in my home. So bonus points for the carpet. Here's your coupon. Finally, an email from a fellow Latvian. Lauris writes, simple P2P setup with SXT lights 2 on each side, power box for easier power management, and WAP for internet access, running off-grid from a single solar panel. So extremely modern setup. Solar panels are all the rage now, and yeah, it looks very clean, very nice. And also in this picture you can see all the things Latvian that you have also seen in some of the Guide to Latvia videos. There's the cold Latvian winter, the snow, you see some nice houses in the distance, a forest, and in the front the birch trees, and we love the birch juice, remember? So yeah, this is one of the most Latvian setups possible. So thank you, Lauris. You also get a coupon. Next up we have another Jakub. This time it's Jakub Machevchek. Again, sorry if I don't pronounce it correctly, but this is one of the coolest things I have ever seen. So let's read it first. We sponsored MikroTik devices that were mounted to the Mars rover, which took high places at international competitions. I have attached photos of the bathroom. What? Below is a description of the achievements achieved by the Kalman rover created by the AGH space system. And just take a look at this. That is some impressive machinery. And can you spot the MikroTik device in 3, 2, 1? Let me know in the comments if you were able to spot the MikroTik device in these 3 seconds. If you need more time to find the MikroTik device in this picture, take your time, but do leave your answer in the comments. Can you see it? Are you a fake fan or a real fan? Let's see. But yeah, I like the tires, because my bike has gotten flat tires so many times. I really need something like this. But yeah, very impressive, and I like that the space team is expanding. We've seen the SpaceX lifting mechanism, now the Mars rover integration. So what's next? Are we going to moon? Are we maybe, I don't know, making some hotspots in the center of the universe? Who knows? Who knows? With MikroTik, you just never know what's next. We have great ambition, we have the best community in the world, and with our powers combined, there's really no limit. No limit. So thank you, Jakub, and here's your coupon. Oh, and by the way, this submission had won the first place at the Indian Rover Challenge 2020. So congratulations, well deserved. So there you have it, guys. You see that you can trust us. If you send us your setup, we will show it and give you a €10 merch coupon. So don't be shy, we want to see your setups. And sorry if I skipped some of the longer parts of your emails. I try to keep things a bit more brief, but I promise you that we are reading everything. And I also send your emails to the team, to the engineers, and to Druvis, and we take a look at how you guys do things. And I want to point out that, first of all, it is fun. It is interesting to see how you do things, but also it is very healthy for us and for people who design and make the devices to see the real life application, because you know the whole user experience thing, right? We can imagine one use case, but sometimes in life you guys do things differently. So another point of these videos is to always stay in touch with the way that you wants to use the MikroTik ecosystem. So keep sending your setups, and not only you will get €10 coupon for merch store, but you will also know that you have participated in improving the global MikroTik experience for everyone, for the generations to come. When we become better and better in the future, it is because of you guys. So keep sending your setups and keep watching this YouTube channel. And yeah, let's make great content, great stuff together. See you soon.